Good morning. Pull up my R Trader Pro. Are we gonna continue lower again? Jeez. Hey guys, yesterday was the worst day of the year for the Nasdaq, and we survived, so I should be happy with that. Even though I was red, I still survived. So hey, why is it not logging me into Rhythmic? Good morning, everyone. Can't log into Rhythmic for some reason. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Good morning. Okay, we're ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. Only a 100-point move. Should buy some evals. I realized yesterday that if I take the 50k evals, every trade I take, if it's a winner, I could pass an eval. Because it's 60 ticks. Okay, let's see. Go ahead with the questions. Whatever you got. Yeah, it's more common for that to happen nowadays. I had that last time. I went from under review to back to pending now on one of the accounts. But I'm still pending. Hopefully it's all good. Come on, I was hoping for a trap here. I don't like waiting that long for a first trade. See, if this would have just broke this high, I would have taken it. How long does it take for Bullnox to activate a PA? A few days. Give them a few days. It's if you're used to Apex, Top Step, who else? Well, like let's say Apex and Top Step, right? If you're used to them with activations of PAs, you're not gonna be happy with Bullnox's process, but you just gotta get used to it and just be happy that they exist. On Apex, how long do you have to wait to trade the open? I don't think you have to wait at all. Honestly, don't think you have to wait. No discount. There's a discount, 80% for some of the accounts, and then like 90% off basically for the 150k plus. 90. That's not 90%, but hold on. To a good start. Wow, 30 ticks is just damn not enough. Holy shit. 31 on the ATR. That is crazy. This could be just a trap for shorts, really. Everyone's gonna think it's gonna keep going lower today, and then boom, just recovers half of the day. That's what it did last time. It basically recovered most of the sell-off in one day. Right here. Had a big sell-off, and the next day just sold off initially, and then big blast off. We'll see what happens. So strong, didn't close weak. Does Bullnox have consistency on an eval? No, they don't. Yeah, 50k is always the best option. Easiest to pass and all that stuff, but the deal right now, the 150k is the best deal because it's $125 all in if you pass, but it's hard to pass, so it's like it's never 125, right? It's always more because you're gonna come on. Damn, guys. Fuck. I might have to cool off a little bit. I might have to go for like a bigger trade. I might have to go for like 90 ticks to 100 ticks once I actually get a trade going my direction. Because this is dangerous territory. Again. See, go with the trend. It's... Oh, you can't see me. What the hell's happening? Oh, sorry guys. We're on the wrong screen. I went short here. One in my profit. I might have to scalp my way out of this. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what's the easiest way for me to get back on the groove with this volatility? Because look, it's gonna sell off. See, it's gonna sell off, and it's like, how do I get in? See, like, it's a winner. It's just the timing and everything of it is... It's very hard with this whole Mega 35. The problem is, so everyone is saying my tight stops, right? Well, guess what? My take profit's super tight too. It's only 60 ticks. This should be very easily obtainable in one candle, right? So it's like, if I'm getting stopped out so easy, I should be able to also hit the target very easily because my target's small. It's not like my target is big. I'm not sure. I think anticipating the moves might have to be the case. I don't think waiting for confirmation or anything like that is the way to go, because if you short into this pop, it's much higher chance of you winning. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Annoying. I should have taken... If this candle would have closed red... Oh, that's the problem when I have a 40-point signal candle. That's the biggest problem. Is like, the signal candle needs to be smaller. Yeah, volatility's at the highest, I think, this year, no? I don't remember seeing something like this in regular trading. Maybe during like FOMC or something, but during regular trading, I don't remember seeing ATR this high on a 1 minute. Yeah, fintech, don't overthink it. Just... people overthink little things like that. I'm just not good at shorting either. I think that's another thing. Why are the signal candles so big? Come on. Now if I take it up there, it's like so high up already. I gotta wait for a pullback. See, I can't chase. I gotta anticipate moves. I can't chase like that. It's just not gonna go straight up. It's always gonna pull back first. Yeah, whipsaw candles are insane. I mean, there's always a little bit of whipsaw, but when you have that much ATR, that much movement, I mean, the little movement that usually is a couple points now is 15 points. So it's like, what kind of stop do you even use on this? Because it's not like it's easy to get big targets either, right? At least if it was easy to get big targets, then you could use bigger stop loss. But if I can't even get 60 ticks, then we got a problem on our hands. I don't know. Rhythmic is just... I was playing around with the settings yesterday. Don't worry about the colors. Colors don't mean anything. They're just down 500 bucks. I think that's what it is. I don't know, guys. Rhythmic is just... It's got a mind of its own. I'm not muted. Nope, I'm not. Ah. Let's see. Just gotta stay composed and wait for that. But I might have to take a bigger trade now, so don't be surprised if I take off the target and just go for a bigger one. If I need a bigger win. Yeah, I see YM moving up, but YM I just don't know how to trade. Maybe ES I should take a trade in. ES is choppy as hell. Richard, no, because my target needs to be bigger than. I've not heard of anything about trade of 8 delays, but who knows? Maybe that's the case. If it's not activating, that means there is a delay. Wow, what a chop now. Firebrand, I have no idea. I don't take eval seriously anymore. I used to take them serious, so it was at like 50% pass ratio. Now I don't take them serious at all. I've done so many renewals of 250Ks that I didn't even care. So 50Ks I'm pretty high, but the rest, no. I'll show you guys how I passed an eval yesterday with my... Of course, after the stream was over, there was a beautiful trap set up. All right, so we had pullback, higher high, one long here because I just placed an order there because I wasn't around. Entry should have been here, but same thing. And 17 contracts, and I won. See how we react to the lows. This is crazy. I mean, losing evals in the market like this, it's very easy. So don't just take a day off of anything, and that is crazy. I mean, that's what I wanted, right? It's like, what do you want? But like, you just can't. Timing it is so hard. I used to trade 2 minutes. Yeah, I used to scalp on 15 seconds. Tried many things. At the end of the day, it's just a time frame. It's just different way candles are displayed, but the price action is the same. Yeah, I'm jeopardizing my payout for sure. Have to be. I'm okay with that. It's When I don't have a lot of cushion, I almost rather get denied and grow the cushion. I don't feel like replacing all the accounts. It takes too long. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it. It's not really my cup of tea trade, but going with the momentum. Why can't I get 60 ticks in my freaking direction, guys? Fuck's sake. It's getting to the point where it's like, this is 180 ticks and I can't get 60? I know I'm chasing, but it's getting frustrating now. At this point, it's not tilt, it's frustration. It's like we have such a high volatility. What is 60 ticks for this market? It's like 20 ticks or 15 ticks in the regular market. Yeah, I think that's the problem, Chris. It's stop loss. I think I might have to take off the stop loss and I mean double my stop loss and take off the take profit and just try to get a home run. I mean that's the only really way to do it. Once I'm once I'm up like 50 ticks, set it to break even and hope I could get 200 ticks or something like that. I think that's the only way to like really trade this market, because multiple trades are not going to work on this market. You got to get that one trade that's going to make your day and call it a day. No, there's a difference between frustration. Tilt is when you just don't give. Being on tilt, you don't care anymore. I think, in my opinion. See? Like, look, it goes down 100 ticks right here, right? So here it goes down 100, or sorry, 90 ticks. Why couldn't it do that here? Why did it have to do this one extra candle? Why? I don't change my ATM. I don't have the skill level for that. Ah, what an annoying day. But I mean, all this had to do was just go down a little bit more. I mean, the same way it did here. Like, yeah, I think I gotta anticipate pullbacks, which I did here. I anticipated that pullback. Of course, it continued higher. It's crazy. Oh yeah, I mean, I know trading is hard. I know everyone's getting killed for the most part. There's some people that are not, but bum bum bum. But yeah, so going back to tilt and frustration. Frustration is when you're getting mad at yourself or at the market or wherever it is, but you're in control of your trades. When you're on tilt, you have no control over yourself. You're taking random ass trades. You're over trading. You don't use a stop loss. You just don't care anymore, and you just say screw it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, full port, something like that. I'm not there. Being frustrated in trading is normal. If you're not frustrated with your trading, then I don't know. You might have to check yourself for being a robot. Yesterday I was trying to go long. I mean, yeah, who knows? It's easy in hindsight. I'm just scared to use a bigger stop loss. I feel like I'll never be able to recover if I take a bigger loss. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The accounts don't have a lot of drawdown left, I guess. I mean, I could go to micros, do 5 micros, and do 60 tick stop loss and 120 tick target, but oh man, big move down. This has got to be one of the worst months in a while, no? I know yesterday was the worst day of the year, but this month we've just been going straight down since the 11th. How am I doing? Not good. Just very high volatility that I can't seem to nail the perfect entry. Like any of these entries here should have worked, right? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go to micros. I don't know yet. That's 300 ticks right there. Marcelo, yeah, it's higher lost. Dude, this is all short trades. Can't say I'm going counter trend today. It's just very difficult. I don't know what you mean by pivot, so I don't even use, I don't know what that means. That's foreign language to me. It's not that easy to close because look, if you sell at the wrong point, you need to be able to go down, you know, a solid 50-point stop loss. Yeah, this is not gonna react to any support levels or any pivots. Pivots are, I guess, just support levels, I guess, but in the settings, Tony, go in the chart settings and it's in the visual trading options. You could change like the look of them and colors and all that. The lower it goes, the harder it is to sell, and that's what makes it difficult. The biggest I withdrew was 7,000, I think, from one account, Bryce. Crazy, crazy, crazy move. No, I don't think there's gonna be a problem. The problems that people have, they have to record themselves and stuff like that. It's not really a problem. You just put your phone next to you and you record your screen for a few minutes so they know it's you trading and not someone else, because there's been a lot of scams going on. There's groups that have, you know, 300-400 PA accounts for people and they trade them all together and they split profit. Yeah, if it's you trading, then what do you worry about? Just put a camera next to you and say, hi, my name is whatever, and I'm trading NQ right now, and I'm gonna enter short, and then you're just gonna trade your normal day, and you just gotta make a 5-10 minute video. It's for ID purposes. It's not for actually showing them everything you do. If you don't want to do that, then go to another prop firm and you got no problems. I trade with Bullnox. I trade with Top Step. I just know for me, it's the easiest way to make money with Apex. I mean, it doesn't get any easier to make big money than with Apex because of the amount of accounts they allow. And the one day pass eval and everything included in that. But it's because the way I trade. Now, if I was a trader that was able to make, $10,000 a day, like on a move like this, then you don't need Apex. You could go to another prop firm. And also, if you can make $10,000 a day trading, then you shouldn't even probably use a prop firm. You could just use your own money. But that's besides the point. I choose option 1. It makes it very similar to Apex. I do not like a daily max loss. And the payouts are different on option 2, I believe. Gravity, not just you. I think a lot of people. It costs a lot to get 20 accounts at Apex. Yes, but you don't need to get 20 accounts. You could get 2 accounts, get them to pay out, then use the payout to get more. And then the cost is cheap because the cost is paid by your accounts, right? By your payouts. That's why I recommend. Otherwise, it is expensive. And you have no experience to get payouts, so you shouldn't even do 20 accounts until you have payouts. I didn't do 20 accounts till like end of last year. I was getting payouts since May of last year. I didn't do 20 accounts till the end of last year. Yeah, if you do the math, I just go based on what my average day is, right? If I make $3,000 in a single month on Apex, I could take out 40,000. On Top Step, if I make $3,000, all I could take out is $6,000. Not even $4,500. No, I don't know. What's 5 times 1,500? 7,500. 7,500. So it's a big difference. But I also struggle with Top Step for some odd reason. I'm trading Top Step separate, and I was so close to payout. I was up 3,000. I just can't do it. Yesterday's volatility just kind of hit another max loss. Annoying. Do I jog? No, I don't. It's like a little choppy now, and the ATR is not going down. That's crazy. These candles must be massive. Sucks it doesn't do any any long traps when it's dumping like this. Like when the market's going up, usually it does short traps, but when it's going down, it doesn't seem to do short traps or long traps. I mean, I keep getting it wrong, but when it's going down, it's got to trap the longs, right? So I could go with the trend. Interesting spot right here. That's a pretty big bounce. I want to short this, but just want to time it properly. Unless it gives me a short trap, then I'll go long, but I think there will be a short first. The fuck was that? My God. That candle just whipsawed. I was in profit and all of a sudden. This is gonna be very hard to recover. I thought it was like 10 o'clock, but there was 10 o'clock news. We totally forgot about that. Did it even move at 10 o'clock? Hmm. Oh, this makes trading so unfun. It's not even. That's why when you trade, you gotta trade for years to see if you're profitable, or at least a year to see different market structures and cycles. If you're gonna do, just a few months, then you don't know if you went through all the cycles. If you just went through the bull market, you don't know what this is like. So that's the hardest part. Market always changes. I mean, this is gonna make a lot of people quit trading. That's also the sad part. They will not survive this and they'll just quit. Yeah, it's risk-free with prop firms for the most part. I mean, the fees add up, but at the end of the day, it's still a lot less. Like, look, I lost whatever this is. I don't even know. My payout is still the same. Like, if I don't trade anymore today, my payout by end of this month is still gonna be the same amount of money. It doesn't matter, right? It's just affecting the payout for next month. But at least for this month, the payout's still gonna be the same. Even though I lost 2 days in a row quite a lot. Yeah, I don't think it's crash either. One trade came back, get back to green, yeah. But just gotta get that trade. That's the problem. Like, why couldn't this trap? Like, all it has to do is trap, and then I have a clean setup. And no trap. Why would it trap? All I had to go is to get to this pivot point. I don't know why that just reopened. All I had to do is just go here, and I'm long. And we're back to green. But no, when you're waiting for your setup so patiently, when you're down in the day, it just never comes. That's what it feels like. That's why it's so hard to be patient when you're down on the day. Like, this is what I wanted. This, see how it went below? Maybe it's gonna do this. Maybe it's gonna eventually do this. So we'll see. The thing is, if you don't use stop losses today and you get it right, you can make a lot of money. That's the thing. if you get it right. Armando, yeah, 30% is the biggest you could have in one single day. So depends how you trade. If you're only gonna have one bigger day, then that's an issue. But if you have 2 or 3 big days, then it's not an issue because then you're gonna be under 30%. Yeah, crypto CPA, very, very hard to time it correctly. But the candles are 100 ticks plus. Like you would think that getting 60 ticks should be very easy, but it's not. In hindsight, right? In hindsight, this looks all so easy. Comeback story from what? Trading? You're up 350? I don't know. If I was up today, I would just call it a day. So dangerous out there. But some people are gonna bank on it too. I'm not saying that. So it's like Phil, because I try to stay away from politics. Politics don't obviously the movement of the market kind of is affected by it. But at the end of the day, they don't control how am I gonna trade, right? If I'm trading well or not, that's up to me. It doesn't control my life, my happiness. So I try to stay away from it. What a grind up now. So weird not to see. I thought I hated it when it traded sideways. Yeah, let's bring back the range days, Josh. Like, we had enough of this volatility. We could go back to regular trading now. This could squeeze all the way back up, yeah. It's giving that vibe. I just need to get a trap. Yeah, we've been trapping for 7 minutes now. Pretty much 8 minutes. And ATR is still 28. I use a 13-minute ATR. Is the R rule based off of your average win and loss? Where? Apex? Or what? Yeah. Yep. So if I lose an account, losing $150 at a time, it's a lot different than losing an account trading one trade, losing all of it in one trade, right? They're going to see that. So they put that into factor as well. Unbelievable. All I had to do is freaking break the previous pivot and I would have been in. I just can't get a trade now. It's so funny how there's no setups for me now when I'm patiently waiting for it. When I need it the most, there's no setups. And then when I don't need it, it keeps showing up. And I don't take it because I'm up on the day. So that's the most frustrating part. I was just reading something. All right, guys, slow down with the arguments. There, anyone that's calling out trades, you know, just worry about your own accounts. I would just say that. Apex still being safe. If Apex doesn't pay, there's usually a reason for it. So I think it's okay. I have not been affected. I know a lot of people who are not affected, and I know some people that are affected, but a lot of times it's obviously something that they did. And with Apex enforcing the rules, it's a little bit more difficult now. It's not as straightforward. And you just gotta follow the rules. If you don't want that, then you have bull knocks, you have top step, you have other options. Wow. Just no trap at all. Not a single trap. That is so unfortunate. That's what makes me frustrated, to be quite honest. I think shorts are getting to the point where they're gonna feel some pain, and the daily candle's becoming a doji now. Slowly. It's already a hammer, so that's what it kind of looked like. Was it here? Yeah, it could. It definitely could end up green. I mean, to get to green is not that far away, really. We're only 100 points away from green. That's actually probably more likely than going back to the lows. I mean, this is crazy. And the fact that there was not a single setup to the short side or to the long side for what I'm looking for is what really pisses me off. I gotta find another trade setup. Pum, 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 pum. SPY is not green yet. It's gonna be green momentarily. It broke the opening high. I think my day's over at this point. I think I missed every single opportunity to trade. So we'll see. Just gonna hang out for a few more and then see what we could do. But I feel like I missed the long. I feel like I missed the short. So the pullbacks are too shallow. I mean, as soon as you're gonna take the pullback, it's gonna just keep going. I'm just chilling here for now. But yeah, every dip is being bought. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for, a plug. Under 120. And August is gonna be horrible with payouts for me. I gotta go back to eating bread and milk in August. That's what it seems like. I'm just on Twitter, chilling. Bread and milk, but driving a 911 life. Yeah. Yes. Broke the highs, I believe. No, not yet. I did it. Yeah, I think it did. Yeah, when I'm on Twitter, I'm reading stuff. It doesn't even... Probably don't even blink. Do any big creators trade ES on Apex? I don't know. Maybe I should start. Have a niche. It's like, come trade ES with me. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I prefer longs, but at this point, it's so overextended that the pullback should be pretty deep. No way, did he? I mean, people are so dumb. Let's see. He said. Oh God, he wrote like a book. See, he's going through the same thing. I gotta screenshot this and post it, or at least read it. So he says, I barely heard a celebratory peep from anyone during the 13 winning days, which is absolute okay. And he says that is totally okay because I'm just here to show how a professional trader navigates the market, unfiltered, uncensored. However, on the losing day and the following day, I had a barrage of hatred thrown my way. I want to read all of this. Oh, this is the best. Someone said something about his book, that waste of money, whatever. And he says, I spent the money for a effing book which the stupid writer doesn't believe in. Go watch ICT Losing Streak Drawdown Plan. He told Trader Tom to go watch ICT. That's great. No, I'm not gonna long at the top right here. I think all of Matt's videos are members only. He posts his losses on his recaps. It just shows you guys how difficult it is to be transparent on social media. How much people are either jealous of you or they just have nothing better to do, so they hate. I mean, it's as you grow, it becomes way more difficult. It's actually more fun to have a small community and just keep it that way. That's why I haven't been posting a lot of videos. I haven't been marketing. I haven't been doing anything to grow the channel after hitting 20,000 subs. It just becomes so toxic. And it's in the industry that most people lose money. And I think that's why, this is why it's so frustrating and why there's so many people hating, because it's such a hard industry. So if you're profitable, they think you're scamming. And if you're not profitable, then, you know, you're just a loser. So there's no in between. I'm in America, yeah. All right, let's see. I don't like this, like, a trap should be instant almost, but we'll give it a try if it wants to go. Because technically this is a trap here. But it could also go to 120, which I wouldn't mind. I always buy at the wrong freaking time. All right, one more. Okay, we have to use discretionary stop somehow, because if we don't, we're gonna get stopped out again. If I get stopped out here, I don't even know how much I'm risking right now. Quite a lot, I'm sure. 20 points. Yeah, it's gonna be... Hopefully I don't go below the drawdown. I mean the payout drawdown. I'm just focused on the candles right now. I'm not looking at P&L. I never do. See if we could get an explosion here. No dice. Just chop. Can it go? Doesn't seem like it wants to go. I think it's just getting sold off now. I think just buying at the top is just silly. It needs to trap like down here, you know? Still in it, but it's gonna break out one way or the other. Incredible chop. Still fighting. I minimize some loss, but still down a lot. Yeah, bigger stop loss saved me there. Damn, should have freaking went for it. I was so close to moving my target. I moved it by 20 ticks. Yeah, I could have been back to green now. Oh yeah, the stop loss is the tight stop loss. I mean, I would have lost again. I'm glad I got extra 20 ticks on that, but I wish I got more. It's about to go green on the day. ES exploding. I don't know how much I would have been down in the day. That's the thing. Like I was wondering if these accounts would have been below 3,000. Man, that would have been a huge winner had I just moved my big profit. That's what I mean. Like you get one trade like that, you can make your day. It's very hard to get trades like this throughout the day, right? So I had the opportunity to make it back and call it a day, but of course, in hindsight, I would have been kicking myself if I, hit the target and I never took profit. Yeah, I know. My stops are too tight, I know that. But then I also need bigger targets, so that's what I'm afraid of. I mean, it would be good, but if you're trading 1 mini, it's hard. I mean, you got to go micros and then. I mean, it's crazy that. I mean, the setup worked. But it's crazy that we recovered all of this. So close to breaking green on the day, guys. $20 points away. The deal ends end of this month to buy the accounts, and then to actually pass them, it's August 15th. Wow, what a freaking trade this could have been. I was talking about it earlier too. See, I talked about it and I just I said one trade I should be able to get, and then it's got to be more of a home run to get back to break even and green on the day, because it's hard to find multiple trades in a day like today. So if I had finally the trade worked out, I had to stop at break even, could have easily moved my target at least another 60 ticks. But that's again hindsight. I'm just saying. If you have success trading 15-second chart on this kind of volatility, that's good. It's not easy to do. I'm going to check something else. I'm going to check maybe oil or gold. Maybe I could trade something else. Gold is chop. Oil is pretty good. Also at the highs. Yeah, ES broke the highs much earlier than NQ. Okay, we rejected the highs right now. See how far we want to go lower. I use the 20 and the 200, but I don't really use them as far as trades go. Okay, big pullback. Not sure where my entries would be. 145 would be ideal. But that's if it goes straight down. I don't want it to like do a lower high here. I don't think it's going to be as good, but I still probably would take it. Run right to the support here. We could also make a new setup. So basically, I don't know why this is not working. Something like that. It's basically a pullback. And the key is to avoid the first push up. Let it fake, pull back, fake the shorts, but we'll see what happens. Down here is also that's what I'm looking for. Not saying that's the best setup. Definitely not. When was I able to ask for a custom affiliate code? I had a decent following already. I don't know how that. There's a lot of people that got theirs much easier than I did. Like I got denied. I got denied like 4 times, and then finally got it. But this is going back quite a long time ago now. Yeah. Yeah. But now it's different, so you need to have some kind of track record. I was still getting affiliates with my old code, right? That's what helped me. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning to you. All right, let's see what we got. I was trading today. It's very tough, very volatile. All these trades were shorts, and I lost on all of them. 1, 2, 3. Broke even on 1 to 4. So 3 losses. Then this trade worked out because I made my stop loss wider. It's the only reason why I survived this trade. but if I get this day back to break even, I'll be very happy. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what I make on a daily basis. The goal is payouts and objective is payouts. It's not daily. Like, my month is not going to change whether I make $200 today or I lose $300 today. It's not going to make a difference as long as these accounts stay above 3,000 and these accounts don't go much lower. Same thing. I'm getting the same payout that I would get regardless, right? I'm working towards August now. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. How is that? Because the payouts are always a month behind. Your payouts are always a month behind. What you make in June, basically you get in July, right? Chop, chop, chop. No, I lost my Bullnox accounts yesterday after the payout. Watch yesterday's stream. I got my payout from Bullnox, and then yesterday I got caught in the long at the open. I don't use stops. I went on a 51-day winning streak. It's like I pulled out like 50 grand. So it sucks, but just how it goes. Right now, well, I do have to activate one Bullnox account, but typically I trade with Apex as my main. I try to have 20 accounts if I can. Then my second is Bullnox. And then third right now is TopStep. My payouts are majority of Apex. I have 50,000 from Bullnox this year. And I have like small payouts from TopStep, small payouts from Elite Trader Funding, small payouts from my funded futures. So those probably add up to like 10 grand between the three. And then I have my personal account that I made 3,500 on. So Matthew, you still gotta trade 10 days and then you could withdraw it all. Oh, look, I don't think it has anything to do with them being legit. I don't think they're not legit. I've never said anything bad about them. They offered me a sponsorship. I declined. And ever since then, it's just been... Then they gave me a free account. Let's put it that way. They gave me a free account on Christmas, which was nice. I took that free account. I passed the eval on the first try. I got 2 payouts with that account. I made $4,600 in payouts. And then I lost the account. I never fully reviewed them or anything like that, so they probably thought that was kind of weird. So I never reviewed them. I just don't really have review videos anymore. And obviously there's a guy that works for my funded futures that is a drama queen, so that has something to do with it as well. He just likes to stir the pot, and he thrives on other people's failures. So whether it's traders or prop firms, he doesn't worry about his own prop firm. He worries about other people to fail, other prop firms to fail, and so on. So it's just very negative. But I don't know exact reason why they banned me, but their reasoning is that they choose who they want to work with. I have nothing really against them, except that one guy is kind of just a child in a sense. But as far as the prop firm goes, I mean, they have rules that you have to. That's the biggest thing. He's not professional. For being a higher up in the company, that is very unprofessional. If he was just another guy on Twitter, on YouTube, that's different, right? But as a spokesperson for some other company, just not good. All right, Julian, we had enough emojis. Thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Niels. Yeah, let's get all the accounts back to regular green. I figured out how to turn off the alerts, by the way. You go here, and you turn off. There we go. None. There we go. Let's turn that off. So much better. Yeah, so My Funded Futures has rules that they don't like. So same thing, they'll pay you if you follow the rules, but it's not as straightforward as Top Step or Bull Knox. HD because Top Step does not do as many payouts as Apex. That's my reasoning. No, I don't know. But when you do that many payouts, $35 million, just think about $35 million in 1 month. How many payouts they actually have to approve and go through? And they don't have an automated system, like a fully automated system, I guess. That's my... Maybe they do have an automated system for some things, and then when it gets flagged, they go to review. I don't know. Kenneth, Top Step, Bull Knox, Apex. My cycle did not get approved, you know. But it's not like I'm getting paid before the 30th anyway, so I don't really care if it's approved now or if it's approved on the 28th, as long as I get my money sometime at the end of the month or in the beginning of the next month. That's... That's all I care about. Bullnox is small. Also, guys, I got a new Bullnox account yesterday. And guess what? Already, the agreement changed. I've been with Bullnox for a year. It's been the same until, I don't know when they changed it, within last month. Bullnox is already making some changes. I'm not saying rule changes, but it's already updating different. You sign the agreement differently. It's more, so they're growing. So like when people, complain about one prop firm and they go to the next, it's so much better. It's like when they grow, they're gonna go through the same growing pains as every other one. Like Top Step, when Top Step went to the new rules, I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but it was a shit show. They could not keep up. Everything was down. It took like a month to activate a PA account. Top Step was struggling to keep up with the demand. I didn't fully read it, so I don't know what changed. I just noticed it was much longer. I had to fill in more things. It was just a different agreement. Apex is denying payouts if you don't follow the rules. So I still think Apex is the best because if you just follow the rules, you're gonna get paid. My second favorite is Bullnox. But like I just lost my Bullnox accounts yesterday. You know how long it's gonna take me to recover those accounts? Do you pay tax on the account you blow? How? How would you pay taxes on money you don't make? All right, let's see. We're coming to why is Top Step not second? Because I think Top Step is expensive. That's the main reason. It's hard to pass the evals and it's more expensive, but otherwise, I don't know. You could pick whichever one you prefer. Come on. You want to hit me. See, that's what I mean. We have so much volatility and it misses me by 10 ticks. Come on, guys. That's going to be a killer trade right here. Come on, baby. No way. Come on. Such bad luck. It happened to me on Top Step yesterday, too. Should have taken the profit and be small green on the day or break even. Come on. Yes, thank you. Oh, that was a stressful trade for no reason. You only get you pay taxes on accounts you get paid. You don't get, this is not real accounts. So you're gonna get timed out again because you asked the same question 100 times for no reason. That was a stressful trade for no need for that. Could have just hit me on this first attempt. How many accounts you blew before the first payout? 3 accounts. But you can't really like look at it that way. So PA number 4 is my first payout. So, but then I went, look, then I went on no payouts for like 15 accounts. I found that the only folks that worry about taxes haven't made any money. Yeah, let's make money first, then worry about taxes. I've been self-employed for pretty much my entire life. Adult life, obviously. Even though if I was employed as a W-9 employee, I was always employed as a subcontractor, a 1099 subcontract since I was 16 years old. So for me, taxes are just like second nature. But I still don't understand the in-depth of taxes. I just understand that the basics of it. But what a trade here. Another trade I could have made more than 60 ticks. Does Apex require you to trade every day while you're waiting for your payout? I've heard someone say that Apex didn't like if you waited, but I don't know if that's true or not, so I have no idea. I trade because I have cushion. The only reason I didn't trade back in the day is because I didn't use stop losses. If I don't use stop losses, the payouts could be erased. Here, like, I could take a bunch of losses. Like, I could have, 3 losing days in a row and I would still get the payout. Trade with RB, yes. The consistency rule applies the whole time. Oh, will I have the patience to take one more trade? Now that's gonna be... Well, my ATM is... This was... My ATM for this trade was 1-to-1. I risked 60 to make 60 on this trade. Like, I put my stop below the lows here, so I went in and I moved my stop manually. What's your entry, Green Machine? And what time did you enter? Same as, oh, right here? Same time? I didn't realize this was 100 ticks. Jesus Christ. Nice. Oh, I'm tempted, guys. I am tempted. Come on, I can't see anything. Oh my God, stupid. No patience, no patience, no patience, no patience. See, when I'm winning like that, when I come back from a losing day, I just kind of should just call it a day. There it goes. I gotta go pee, guys. Be right back. So basically, he profits from fake outs following the chop. So the real setup comes from, like, this entry comes from this. It could be here too, but basically when the market goes up, it pulls back, makes a higher high, and then it goes below. I mean, I drew this beforehand. Like, I drew this a few minutes. When this was happening, I drew this pattern, right? That's kind of what we got here. On Tuesday, I made a really good trade, and I explained it. Because back in the day, I used to always short this. I'm like, all right, well, the market failed to go higher. It pulled back. It failed to go higher. I got to go short because, you know, the longs are trapped now. And I kept getting short, and then it would reverse. Same thing to the long side. So to the long side, or should I say shorting pattern, but let's say the market, it goes up, it pulls back, and it pulls back, makes a lower low, like this, right? So makes a lower high here and a lower low here. So what I always just think that, all right, well, the market pulled back finally, pulled back again. I always thought that the market would now trap shorts here. So if it broke this level, it's a good long. That's how I used to trade sometimes. And I would get in, right? So the market did do that. I would buy, and the market instantly just reversed. So it's the same thing. And I started to notice a pattern that if the market makes a new low here and then it breaks, then that's the trap and it's gonna come back down. This is different from if the market pulls back, makes you know, like this pattern. That's different. It didn't break the previous lows. But it also depends on where you are on the chart. Obviously, longing, I prefer doing this to the long side. Shorting has been tough. Does Apex ban reversals? Why would they ban reversals? See, like that trade would have worked. 180 ticks. There's just no patience. Now I'm thinking about just calling it a day, to be honest. I battled from a pretty big drawdown. But it would be nice to get one more win. Yeah, I traded one contract. So when you see, you could see my P&L. You could kind of see now I took a lot of trades today and the volatility's been quite high and I took a lot of losses. So it's always going to be a tick or two difference. But you could kind of see, I mean, it's a pretty big difference today, actually. I also marketed out of this trade, so that's different. When you get limit orders, your P&L is going to be very close to each other. But when you do market orders in a high volatility day, your P&L is going to fluctuate. But you could usually see which accounts are single contract, which ones are double. Just what it gives. I try not to focus on goals. I mean, I've been struggling to make over $500 in a day because I usually just call it a day. So I think that's not a good thing, but ooh, Gyrex 36 evals. That's gets quite expensive. I'm tempted to buy this breakout because okay, risk up the table. Let's go. That was the one more trade. My favorite account size is 50K. 150K is my second favorite, but it's harder to pass the evals. Kenneth, no, as long as your win and loss ratio is solid. Son Goku, so next day at 6 p.m. So let's say you make the profit on the evaluation today, you hit the goal. It doesn't matter if it's your first day or 10th day. There's no days that they count. And then you would get the account activation email tonight, and then tomorrow you'll be ready to go. Once you sign it, it activates within like 20 minutes. Sometimes less. But do your research. You got Apex, you got Top Step, you got Bull Knocks, you got options. Depends on how you're gonna trade. Apex is the easiest prop firm to make big payouts with over multiple accounts, right? Because it has a lot of accounts. So I only made $400 today, but it turns out to be, 6.3 grand. Top Step is good if you're gonna make big money in the short term. Bull Knocks is good if you don't want any rules. So every prop firm has its perks. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading out soon, Green Machine. Good job on your trades too. What I want to get in the habit of, I want to take a screenshot of my account on Monday morning and then compare it to Friday evening. Because honestly, I don't know how much money I've made this month. This week. And then same thing for the month. Yeah, for the month, that would be good too. But for the month, it's hard because sometimes you take payouts, you blow the accounts, you get new accounts. So that's hard. But on a weekly basis, it would be nice to see the starting balances of the accounts. Would I ever trade my own money? I traded my own money for a long, long time. Trading prop firms changed my life when it comes to trading because there's no risk. Damn. What a entry here. Okay, Felix, I will. Hindsight is a hell of a drug. Hindsight is such a hindsight takes away happiness in trading, right? So it's a vacuum of happiness when you look at it, from the outside perspective. Because that goes to anything in life, honestly speaking. It would also remove lots of pain in my case. The only way hindsight removes pain is if you get stopped out and the market keeps going lower. Well, if he lost $1,300 per PA, he wouldn't blow them. Why don't you try my funded futures? I'm banned from them. I got a payout from them one time. I had a sick ass win ratio on my funded futures. They don't like me. They don't seem to like anyone that denies their affiliates. Not affiliates, a sponsorship. Affiliates is different. Affiliate, anyone could be an affiliate, but to be a sponsor, they have to ask you for that, right? The long story short, I just basically denied their sponsorship, so they gave me a free account afterwards. I made money with it, and I still denied it. And one of the guys that works for my funded futures thrives on other people's failures and other company failures. So instead of focusing on making their company better, they hope to survive by trash talking other people and other companies. That's how they survive in this business. Drama queens, let's put it that way. Did they not allow you to have affiliate link for any other company when they sponsor you? Yeah, that's how it works. But that's not the problem. The problem is the reason why my YouTube channel grew, because this is all, I probably had 10,000 subscribers at the time. The reason why my YouTube channel grew is because of my payouts, right? Why did I make so many payouts happen? My YouTube channel didn't grow because I was sharing making videos on how to trade or anything like that. I was just sharing my journey and whatever. It wasn't on strategies, it wasn't clickbaits and all that stuff. So if I would have taken a sponsorship with Top Step or my funded futures, I would have not been able to trade 20 accounts. I know how I trade and I know why I'm making payouts. It's because of the 20 accounts. So even if I made 10 grand a month on the sponsorship, it still wouldn't make up for the difference I could make in trading, right? And then I knew if my YouTube channel grows, the affiliates will be pretty good too. So it's like, there's really no, like we didn't speak about like numbers and stuff. So I don't know exactly what they would offer, but. Yeah, Robert, I heard that too. The thing is, I hate drama, right? So even in my Discord, if people talk crap about any prop firm without having their own experience, I tell them off. I'm like, listen, like this is not what we're gonna do. Like you can have your opinion, you could express your opinion. You're not gonna use profanity. You're not gonna curse, and just because you're frustrated with the prop firm because you couldn't make money with them, like I don't care what prop firm it is, as long as it's not a scammy prop firm, right? That we had like EarnMax. EarnMax was like the one I could think of that's like a pure scam that we kind of knew from the very beginning. Like, if they're paying you, if you follow the rules and they pay you, then if you don't like them, don't use them. It's as simple as that. People don't realize how good we have it with prop firms. And the more complaints that we have, the more eyes on the regulations, right? So instead of being happy for what we have, the opportunity, there's plenty of prop firms for everyone, and we could trade all of them at the same time as well at this time. So why not take advantage of it? Obviously, there's been a lot of scams out there. It's not even a scam. It's just a lot of rooms are being made where people trade people's accounts. I mean, it's very simple to do. I mean, it's not like I'm giving you access to a lot of capital, right? I'm just giving you my credentials for Rhythmic with SIM accounts. Like anyone could do that. So like there's been a lot of rooms that are doing that and they splitting the profit. Is fast track trading legit? From what I've seen, yes. I've seen many people get payouts. I haven't seen anyone get huge payouts yet. And like personally, but I've seen people get payouts. I might give them a try. $80K, very nice. One single payout, or that's over the course of payouts? Because don't they have limited payouts initially? That's the thing. I also don't understand how they work yet. I haven't really I haven't fully dissected their rules, and I mean, going direct to funded, it's pretty sweet. I mean, that's how I got my first ever payout, with Tick Tick Direct. How did I get over the hurdle of managing multiple accounts? I don't know. I used to manage them in different ways. I used to manage them trading them completely separate. Now I trade them together, so it's a little bit easier. What a move. What a move. What a trap here. Didn't move enough. But I think I should definitely be done, right? I mean, if I take one more trade, it's going to be one of my best trading days ever on this single. So how I count my best days ever, it's not my overall P&L right now, because there's no way I could match my overall P&L because I don't have 20 accounts. But how I would look at it is per contract. I think it's 5 days. But you can't take out the safety net, right? It could be per account or per contract. Like, what I mean by per contract is because obviously some accounts I trade double, some accounts so I'm just saying based on if I took one contract, how much money did I make? That's how I kind of judge it. Yeah, it's because of chargebacks. which also has been an issue with Apex. Okay, there's some people that get denied payouts because they get questioned for something and they charge back and then they get mad that they get denied or whatever. Like, there's been people like that. Chargebacks are definitely difficult for these prop firms. Ooh, Top Step house account is down 12 grand. Michael Pataclo, 7. Oh, he made it back. Okay, not bad. Why do they get charged back? Because basically, imagine going to a prop firm like Fast Track Trading. You're going to buy 10 accounts. If you blow them quickly, you could just charge back and you'll get your money back. It's honestly terrible for their business model, right? That's why they don't accept it. It's not because they're a scam, because they're not. It's just as a small company, they need to protect themselves. Waiting for Thursday to request my first payout. Been using Apex since last September. Oof. Long journey, huh, Ronnie? But if you charge back, you get banned anyway. But what do you mean? You get banned, but you're still gonna charge back like $1,500. But that's why, Mike, that's the reason why they don't accept credit cards. RTH Media, yeah, that's fine. That is totally your opinion. I personally don't need a Discord. I prefer no Discord for Apex or any prop firm. Rule change after rule change, I just adapt. Doesn't bother me. If it bothered me, I wouldn't use them. Totally up to you. I just hope you're making money somewhere else. Is it realistic to make 20K with the 150K XFA? 20K in payouts or 20K total? Because 20K means 10K in payouts initially. If you charge back, you're gonna be banned. So it's like, how about you just get a payout and then you get your money back? That's the easier way out. Double negative owns fast track trading. RTH Media, if you think making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 is a waste of time and effort, then I don't know what to tell you. But there's other options. I always say there's other options. If you can make money elsewhere, go wherever you're happy with, you know? I know I suck at trading. I get emotional when I'm up a lot. Like right now, why am I not trading right now? I should be trading, making this into a $20,000 day because now I'm green. Why do I stop trading all of a sudden? Right? That's I was, yeah. That's funny. Was it, which episode was it? I was at oh, was it the baptism? I haven't seen that one yet. Season 4, episode 24. Season 4, episode 20. Season 6, episode 24. Oh, that's last year's. That was a store opening. I've done a bunch of events for them. But they're not my gigs, so I can't promote them. They're subcontract gigs. Alex, I'm not sure. RTH Media, yeah, I've done some. We've done a lot of work for Dina and for Mike. Like my friends are doing his book promotion thing, so he's going to all the bookstores and the book launch. They asked me to DJ one of them, but I'm too busy. RTH Media, what do? You seem to have a car in your do you shoot cars or what do you do? What a move from here, guys. What a recovery. Where's the guy yesterday that you gotta go with the trend? Go with the trend. Why would you long? Man, I love people. I don't see them on days like this. Where's the guy? I trade with Apex Trader Funding. Squirrel. Yeah, he was shorting probably. I'm not like on it inspired. Um, I'm not like on it. I'm just in the background. I try to stay away from the cameras. I've done maybe 4 or 5 events that were filmed. I DJ'd at Dina's backyard, in her backyard with Snooki, Dina, and Angelina. The guys were in the house, and the girls were. It was kind of like, it had to be fall because it was kind of chilly, but so they didn't go in the pool, but it was like, it was at nighttime after the christening. Snooki's cool. Like, they're actually really down to earth people. The only person I never talked to was JWoww. She was very like, she's like she's got a resting bitch face, so it's hard to like approach her for anything. I have a picture with them actually, but I never like taking pictures with them. But wait, I have a picture from the last event. When did I send this to myself? Like, you won't be able to see it probably, but it's me in situation. Yeah, Vinny's down to earth. RTH Media, where are you from? I meant RTH because he's trying to get into cars, so maybe we could film something. Do you prefer option 1 or option 2 with Bullnox? I prefer option 1. It's very similar to Apex. How did Matt trade today? I don't know. Um, oh damn! I would say if you were local, I'll hire you, make you some money for a few evals. I want some sick content though. Damn, I'm approaching 2 million views on my YouTube channel. Lifetime though, lifetime. And the last, let's see. And the last year has been 1.5 million out of that. And then last 90, no, last, say 312,000. No, 1.2 million this year. Holy shit. That's wild. The streaming helped to grow the channel a lot. Decent amount. It's either post content that people want to watch daily or stream. I think one or the other is definitely needed. Maybe not even daily, but you need good content, and it's very hard to make good content. It's much easier to go on stream and let things happen as they happen, have a conversation with the stream. It's more engaging. And it's easier overall. I don't have to edit anything. I don't have to make up content, you know, make edits, all that stuff. So it does take more time out of your day, but I would be trading anyway. So I'm just obviously doing my thing. How long before you started making money on YouTube? 5 years, 6, actually. I didn't really make any money on YouTube till last year. I just didn't get enough views. I made like $100 here and there, but not like now I could, you know, I pay for a car from YouTube, you know, stuff like that. But if I was putting out content every single day, short content, video recaps, and then stream, I would be making way more money on YouTube. It's just I am so busy and I just don't find the time. What happened? No, it's not disrespectful. We're good. Don't worry, guys. As long as we're not talking trash about other people, that is fine. Got an email request yesterday from Apex requesting a video of me trading. The same day my POAs were blown. That's painful. Do you have any non-copyright music you could DJ for us? The problem is that non-copyright music always gets copyrighted at some point. Unless you really go from the copyright-free stuff. But not the copyright-free on YouTube. That stuff, if you're a streamer, do not use like the copyright-free music from YouTube. It's still copyrighted. Why would Apex ask for a video of you trading? Because they might think it's not you trading. They could think that it's someone else trading your accounts. Mugs, I mean, I had the same situation yesterday. I lost 4 PAs from bull knocks. And same thing. Secured 10 grand day before. So I'm upset that I lost them. But at the same time, I took out all the money from them. They only had the safety net pretty much. So I wasn't too upset. It just sucks now to recover the bull knocks accounts takes much longer because you have the 5 days of trading and all that stuff. But they have 90% off, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that. But really now the focus is going to be getting back to 20 accounts with Apex slowly. Not everyone is recording their trading. It's not, you don't have to record your trading, for example. All you're going to do is you're going to get a little tripod. You're going to place it on your desk where you could see your screen and yourself. And you're going to say it's you, say your name, whatever, and then execute the trades. It's basically an ID verification, because there's a lot of scams out there that you could really not even trade your accounts, and it's been happening a lot. That's the reason for it. It's not nothing else. I don't know how it gets triggered though. Don't listen to Reddit talk. That's the people that break the rules and they get denied payouts and they do chargebacks and all the different things. So obviously there might be some instances where we don't know the details of everyone's denials, but in my opinion, if Apex paid out 35 million, people that got denied did something wrong. Now, I'm not saying they did something wrong in overall spectrum of trading, right? But they did something wrong in the rules of Apex. That's two different things. DCA or adding to a losing trade is not against trading rules, right? You can make money adding to a loser for a long time, but it's against Apex rules. So like you can't do that on Apex, but you could do it in a live account. So I'm not saying someone's strategy is bad. I'm just saying Apex doesn't like it. So I say do it yourself. See if you have any issues. You're going to follow the rules and see if you have any issues. Pine Tree Trader, very good point. New York Jets fan. I'm not a huge football fan. I should say I'm not a huge football team fan. I am a football player fan. So yes, I cheer for different teams depending on who's in the playoffs. Same thing as the NBA. So right now, like I love I would love to see what the Jets can do this year, right? Last year was very disappointing. The opening night was so hype, and then Aaron Rodgers got injured. So I would love to see what they could do this year. Like Giants are terrible, so that's gonna be boring again. But I like to watch good players. But the problem is right now, all my generational players that I grew up with are retiring. So it's like it's hard for me to stay as focused and motivated to watch the sports. The only sport that I really keep up with is hockey. Soccer, same thing. I used to be a huge soccer fan. All my generational players are retiring. Baseball. I was never like a huge fan, so I got into it quite late in my life. So like, you know, some players from the I'm a Yankee fan, so with baseball I'm more of a Yankee fan than a player fan. So it depends. Oh, is it against the same guy? I mean, he kind of tore it himself. That field needs to be. I don't understand how football is still played on turf. How is it not played on grass? I just can't understand. Turf is so bad for you. And MetLife is an open stadium. It's not a closed stadium. That's even easier to keep grass growing. There's stadiums with roofs and they still have grass. They pull out the grass to the parking lot and it grows there. I think Arizona has that, right? I think Falcons have something like that too. It's like crazy. Like, it's New York. Like, their budget is like unlimited, and they have the worst stadium. Like, the World Cup final, when people come up to the World Cup final here, the stadium is 20 minutes from me. When people come here to the World Cup final, they're gonna be like, what the hell is this crap? How do I like the 250K account versus the 150K? So here's the thing, Take Ripper. If you were to tell me, here's 150K accounts, here's 250K accounts, which ones do you want? If it's no eval, right? So eval aside, I'll always take the 250K. The bigger the account, the better, because I'm just going to use bigger size. And overall, I would prefer that. But it's the evals that really decides the account itself. Does that make sense? It's really the eval that makes the decision for me, and the answer is 150K. The 150K I prefer because it's much easier. I passed the 150K account yesterday with one trade. All right, guys, let me order some lunch. I'm starving. I got a haircut though. I gotta go to. Should I just call it a day and go get lunch, and then I might do that. I might just call it a day, guys. I'm gonna go get lunch, and then I got a haircut at 2:30. Then I got an appointment at 3:30 from a client. The 50K is the best overall when you combine everything together. Price, ease of pass. Well, price actually is more, 50K is more expensive than a 150K account, but more likely easier to pass an eval. So at the end of the day, it becomes cheaper. Can I connect my Rhythmic PA account to QUANTOWER? Yes. That's what I do. How do I prevent Rhythmic desync while copy trading? I haven't had that issue really. I mean, there's gonna be some discrepancy, but it's not that bad. Or so limit orders work best. Because if you use market orders, if I enter now, this account's gonna enter, and then the other accounts are gonna follow. Versus if I place an order like this, the other accounts already have those orders on the charts. So the other accounts could, let me show you an example. Right, so I'm gonna place an order on this chart, and it also shows up on another chart, right? One of the accounts that is on here. Now I could control this account separately, and it's gonna be its own trade. Versus if I mark it in, this account's got to fill, right? The main account's got to fill, and then the other ones follow. And so that split second difference is gonna have a different fill depending on you use stop limit orders, or you mean stop market orders? 17 contracts. Pull back. You could do a stop limit order, but if the price goes through your order and not fill you, you won't get filled. Never heard of a sell stop limit order. I already read that. So sell stop on Ninja, you could do it. On here, I don't think you can. I don't think there is. Hey, whenever I hit break even, it stops my take profit. What do you mean? Oh, I know what you mean. I used to have that issue too. I don't know what I changed. But what you're saying is when you hit the break even, it takes out your take profit. Yeah. When you got your new Porsche, were you as excited about it as your first one? I don't know. The first one, I think I was a little bit more excited about. All right, guys, it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna head out because I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I got a haircut at 2:30. So I'm not gonna take any more trades. I came back from a pretty big drawdown. I was down probably around the same or more. So solid recovery, solid trades here. So definitely using wider stops is what kind of helped me today. Like this trade survived only because of wider stop. Little big bear, good luck. All right, guys, that's the best thing to do is just call it a day. Hopefully payouts get approved some point tomorrow or today. Brand new account here, made 760 on it. Happy with that. Right here on the right side of QUANTOWER. Could set click. You could also do trailing stop. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the likes on your way out, and I'll see everyone tomorrow for. Oh, wait a minute. We could finally change it to green after some losing. RG, it's nice day now, but it wasn't a nice day earlier. I almost called it a day at break even too. So happy I took that one extra trade. This one. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see everyone on stream tomorrow. I'll be on at 9:30. All right. Since I don't have my Bullnox accounts, I will not be trading the open, so could go live right at 9:30. Later, guys.